If you live in North Texas, you've probably opened your tax appraisal notice and thought, there is no way that my home is worth that. And as one who owns multiple properties with rental properties in Texas, I got to do that multiple times this year. Now, if you're one of the lucky few that had your taxes stay the same or even drop a little, I'm just going to give you a round of applause and let you know that you should forward this video to one of your neighbors or friends because chances are they're not experiencing the same thing. We did a poll amongst our team, and only 2 of our team members had their property taxes stay the same or go down, and the rest of my team had them go up. So chances are you probably know someone that needs to see this video. Here's the thing. The real question is you get this protest in and you need to ask the question, is it actually worth your time to protest your property taxes? And so today we're going to go over how you decide if that's worth it. First, understand that Texas values your home at 100% of market value. And if it's too high, you have the right to challenge it every single year. There's no blacklist that you get put on if you protest multiple times in a row, or like a rule where you can't protest but once every 3 years. You can do it every year. So now you need to decide, when is it worth my time? So here's how you know. Number one, if your value jumped significantly year over year, that's one way. Second is if your home could not realistically sell for what they say it's worth. That's a definite option. The third is if your neighbors' homes are valued lower than your value is. And the fourth is if there's errors, maybe there's wrong square footage, upgrades that you don't have, or condition issues. So these are all green lights to protest your property taxes this year. And here's the kicker. You need to decide if you're going to do this on or before May 15th with your county appraisal district. And below on this video, I'm going to put the links for the county websites so that you can click and go immediately protest. It's free to file, and in most counties, a majority of the protests actually result in a reduction. Now let's talk strategy, because this is where most people get it wrong. The first thing you need to know is that when you protest your taxes, they cannot raise your taxes or your tax value from the previous year. So this is the highest it's going to be for this year. And if you're protesting, it can only stay the same or go down. And your protest is not about your taxed bill, it's about your property's value. So your goal is simple when you're going to do this. You're going to prove your home would sell for less than what the county says it's worth. So here's how you win. There's a couple different ways you can do this. The first would be start with comparable home sales. You can contact your local real estate agent. Our team can help you with it as well. But we want to look for similar homes that sold on or before January 1st of last year. So what you're looking at is not homes that have sold the current year. We're going to last year, January 1st through December 31st. Okay. So last year's comps, because they're basing this year's valuation off of last year's home sales. So that's the valuation date set that they're using. The second is you want to check the data. Appraisal districts use mass data. I would even argue they're using AI a lot more than they did last year as well. Mistakes happen all the time. So fix those first, double check and make sure they have the right information about your home. And then the third thing you want to do is upload photos strategically. If you have foundation issues, you're thinking you have to do a lot of repairs, maybe outdated finishes, all of those are great things to take pictures of and save in your file to be able to send in to the county. You could also, if you have bids for repairs that need to be done, maybe you need to do your HVAC system, water heaters need to be replaced, a kitchen needs to be updated compared to your neighbors. Any of those bids you can submit in as well. And then the fourth thing you're going to do is you're going to argue unequal value. So think of yourself like a lawyer, right? You're going to go in and you're going to say, okay, if similar homes are assessed lower than yours, that's one of your strongest arguments you can make under Texas tax law. And I think this is great with so many master plan communities here in North Texas. If you look around and on the tax records, there's like 6 or 10 houses around you that were built at the same time with close to the same square footage and probably the same updates. You can go and pull their value for this year off of the tax assessor's website and submit those in to say, hey, my 5 neighbors that are all similar to me are valued $60,000 less than what I'm valued for. Therefore, I should be valued at that. So that's a way to do it too. And then what I typically do is I'll put the photos, put my write-up, make it very simple, don't overcomplicate it. and submit that in. And what's going to happen is a lot of counties will allow you to submit online. Collin County requires a hearing. Tarrant County was moving to online. They're still working out the kinks. Dallas County, you can definitely file online first. And Denton County is mail-in as well. But so most of the hearings are going to be short, and many of our counties allow you to submit your initial protest in mail or online before you have to go in person, which is nice. And to succeed, you want to be clear, organized, and stick to the numbers, because if there's a gap between your value and your reality, it's absolutely worth your time. And a successful protest doesn't just save you money this year, it can impact your taxes for years to come, because each year they're going to raise it again and again and again. So if you get it lowered this year, you're starting at a lower number for the next year. And in North Texas, because we don't have state income tax, our property taxes add up really fast. I can tell you on a couple of our properties, we've had our taxes go up by 60 and 83% over a last 5-year period. That is a huge number when we're talking about real money and property taxes. So we're going to break down your quick strategy of how you do this. So your deadline to protest is one of two dates. It's either May 15th for your county, or it is 30 days after you received your tax notice. I think it's safe just to say May 15th for everyone, because that is the drop dead deadline. Now you want to focus on your market value, not the taxes you're paying, comparable sales, errors in property data, or unequal appraisal versus your neighbors. Okay, they're going to send you a protest form with your letter, which is how you're going to file it. Then you'll do an informal negotiation, and then you'll do what's called an ARB, which is to go in front of the appraisal review board if you need to state your case, usually on a Zoom or phone meeting. So hopefully this has helped you. We're going to put some of the tips in this video down below and the text as well. But if you decide to fight it, let us know. Let us know how it goes. We would love to assist in any way that you need. And if you need help, don't forget, you're welcome to reach out to us as well, and we're happy to see if we can do it too. Just give us enough time to get your numbers so you have time to file. Thanks for watching, and I hope you succeed in lowering your taxes this year.